don't know why this thing looks so cloudy. Oh, it is cloudy outside, y'all. It's raining. It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. I'm gonna let that pop-up stay right there. Then if that one stay there, no more can pop up. I need for my grandson. I forgot when he came over to go in my computer and see what's causing it. Y'all know I don't know how to do it. I put my other earring on. Good morning, good morning. Y'all know I'm putting some oil on my hand, right? I didn't bring a charger cord in here because another tablet gonna get right out of steam. Oh, I need my phone. I gotta go and locate my phone. Gotta hunt my phone down. Thanks for the thumbs up. Hello there, Kingdom Boy. Thanks for the thumbs up. How are you this morning? Hey, Ashley, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing today? I am doing good. I'm put some glasses on. Let me put my glasses on. You had to redo your channel? Okay, well, you had to start another channel, Kingdom Boy? Good. I'm glad you're doing fine. It's raining here where I am. Now I can see y'all. I was supposed to have a doctor's appointment, right? Today at 1 o'clock. And if he was still seeing patients, I wouldn't be home at this time because I would be traveling because the doctor I go to, the allergist, he is out of town. And it takes like 2 hours to get there. And he is a good doctor. Wonderful, Ashley. I'm glad everybody doing good. It is raining here. Oh, you said it's raining there too? Okay. Because yesterday it was warm. My husband had the window up, right? And as the day went on, I said, it's going to rain. He said, how you know? I was called airfield damp. Okay, let me move this pop up so I can read y'all. YouTube blocked me. Why did they block you? Do you know why? YouTube doing some stuff. That's why I'm glad I saved my videos on my computer. I need to take a disk and take them off because of my computer crash. All of it's gone. Yeah, YouTube is doing some stuff. And I don't know. You know, from one day to the next, you don't know what YouTube attitude gonna be like. Like when they took those videos down that I had done, and when they do that, they don't give you a reason. I guess since they own it, they don't have to give you a reason. They just do it. But I'm so glad that love lifted me. Love lifted me. Oh, okay. Yeah. YouTube feel like since they own it, just like if you renting a house and somebody own it and they come tell you, you're gonna have to move because I'm gonna sell this house unless you want to buy it, right? Because um, then you got to find somewhere right away, to go. And if and you ask the person why, and they said, why not? It's mine. I'm tired of renting. Sometimes people are tired of having to go and get the rent. But if I was renting a place, I would have it so people would deposit it in a certain account or pay it to a real estate, but then you have to play a real estate field cap. Scratch that. But it's all good, y'all. At least you could go back and make another channel. Now, see, if my channel would go down, I guess that's why a lot of people keep an email list. I'm gonna start telling people if you get an email list and all the people that's on your channel, or at least a lot of them, you can tell them, you can email them, or you put it on IG and say, look, I started a new channel and it's so and so and so. But yeah, I had the doctor's appointment and we were gonna leave home like 11:30. So I told my husband because I got to make some more masks, y'all. I'm making some for all my family, right? My son that live 2 hours away, and his wife and children. And then my cousin want one for him and his little boy. And I said, wow. I told my husband, I said, I'm getting for my family, I'm giving them to them just to make sure that they have at least one. So I told my husband, I said, if I call Walmart and they say that they got some uh, sewing machine, I will run there quick and get one. Because, I was sew a little bit, then had to stop and troubleshoot my sewing machine. I think the rain has stopped, y'all. You know how to do it in a cartoon. So I guess we all are doing the same thing every day. Oh, I got to put my earrings on. If you ask somebody, what are you doing? What are you doing? What you gonna do this week? Same thing I did last week. Nothing. And that's why a lot of people, when this is over, a lot of people are gonna be gain weight. Because if you sit and watch a movie, you can want something to munch on, right? Popcorn, potato chip, gallon or two of ice cream, you know, because you sit and pig out. And we have got to learn not to pig out. I was eating chips last night. And you know what I found? During this time where we shut in, y'all know I'm eating stuff that I don't even like. So I had to go get on the scale and put, so if I gain at least a half a pound, because if you gain a half a pound, the other half is just waiting to make itself known. You know that? When you're sitting and doing nothing, that's the main time when you sit and eat something. You watch TV, get something to munch on, just like I said, chips, popcorn, 1 or 2 gallons of butter pecan ice cream. That's my husband's favorite. But now, since I have a nut allergy, we only bring vanilla in the house. Are you a husband benefit? Then I said, oh, it's sugar in it. I might as well eat it. That's right, Ashley. Worry eating. You're right. And then you sit and think, sorry, y'all. You sit and think about things, then you start to get depressed. You eat, right? Or you go and lay down and sleep all day. Then when you wake up, you got the same thing facing you. You sit and do the same thing. You can't go see your doctor. If you go to the emergency room, y'all, and somebody go with you, you can't have anybody in there with you. So you're all alone. And y'all, that's one thing good about the internet. You're not alone. And even if you're home, you're not alone because you know the Lord is with you, right? He's right there with us. If you go to the emergency room, y'all, I remember when about a month or so ago, when my face was swelled or my hand was swelled, and I had to go to the emergency room or go off to my doctor. You can't do that anymore. And y'all seen on the news the people protesting wanting to open them back up. I think in our state alone, our cases has spiked. So why people rushing up? I want to work. I want to make. Yeah, you want to make some money, but you want people to be safe. You out there without a mask. Your child out there without a mask. That's right. No matter what goes on, the Lord is right there. And we don't know, but He's holding our hand. He's carrying us. But did y'all see the news? I think it was Michigan. The people from Michigan, they are protesting. They want to go back to where open the government up. Y'all know they're doing it because it's a Democrat president. I mean, a Democrat governor. Because our president, he works better. He said he don't even want a Democrat. That governor from Michigan is Democrat. Our president said he don't even want her to call him because she's not being nice to him. I didn't know it was a popularity contest, y'all. If it was, there'd be a lot of people that be standing there, I'm running for president because you know what? I'm popular. People really love me. People really love Charles Manson. Then you go to jail. Okay, then I rest my case. Okay? But those people are out there, y'all. If y'all put a heart up if you saw the news by the people protesting. Any color heart, just one. Put a heart up if you saw those people out there in the street in Michigan or wherever it was protesting, honking their horn, womp, womp, womp. They blocking ambulances. They blocking doctors and hospital workers, y'all. One African American man that the police handcuffed, but when he found out he was a doctor, he let him go. Did y'all see that? These people are crazy. What's going to happen there, y'all? The Michigan governor is going to say, okay, y'all want to open back up? Y'all want to go to work? Okay, go. The only thing going to stop these people is one or two of those people, all three or four, or 100 of those people out there that's protesting that. If they get it, then they'll come on and say, yo, we shouldn't have never done that. And then they get that word face on like, we should have never been out there like that. We shouldn't have never blocked the ambulance. Because like the one of the hospital workers up there cursing saying, y'all out here protesting. You blocking ambulances, you blocking me. I work at the hospital, can't get there. We're doing what we're supposed to do. We're taking care of these people. But they still out there talking about how they want to work. Open the government up. Open it up. And you know what? If I lived in one of those states that did that, because our governor, I think, is a Democrat. I think he is. Is he a Democrat, Ashley? Isn't Governor Roy Cooper, isn't he Democrat? I think I Googled it and found out he was a Democrat. But we got to look at the whole picture. They're not looking at the whole picture. And the people that are not working, they can't apply for unemployment because it crashes. So many people are using and applying for unemployment. Let me move my chair. So many people are applying for unemployment that the site crashes. Okay, they're gonna have to get some people in there working that can make their what they're gonna have to do. They're gonna have to have more than one entity that these people can apply for unemployment. Okay, they gave money to the big businesses that when small businesses got ready to apply, all the money was gone, y'all. All the money was gone. Like if I still had my daycare, me being a small business, when I go to apply for the small business, and they say, oh, there's no more funds left. Now they're putting something else in place that's only for small businesses. But you know the big business will probably try to weasel their way into that too. Sorry, y'all, putting lavender oil on my eczema. And that's the way. Oh, okay. Thank you, Ashley. At first, our president was saying, um, when you're president, you can do, he started saying anything you want to. Then he said, our president can do anything, president can do anything a president can do, right? So he was saying he can do this. So he want all the places to open up by May 1st. But y'all, if they look at the big picture, if you open up, somebody should see if you open all those states up and everything, people start mingling back together. Do you know thousands of people that would go through Walmart, Food Line, or whatever business in your area? Somebody somewhere is going to be a carrier. They don't get it, but they can give it to somebody else. They'll be asymptomatic. Then there's going to be somebody that is going to have it and don't know it. And then the cases is going to spike. But you know what? All I can say, that's not, let's see how many minutes I got till it. Okay, 55 minutes. All I can say is that is not my story. Because you know what? I'm glad I serve the true and living God that is bigger. That girl, Jacqueline Carr, she sang that song, Bigger. I love it. We serve a true and living God. He's bigger than what she said in that letter. In that song, you're bigger than the universe. He's bigger than the sun and the stars. He's bigger than cancer. He's bigger than HIV. He's bigger than diabetes. He's bigger than heart trouble. He is bigger than anything you imagine. He's bigger than any other problem that we can face. He's bigger than any natural disaster because he's God all by himself. He don't need anybody permission. Y'all know when you're growing up and you want to go to the neighbor's house and play with your little friend, you say, Mom, can I go to little Johnny's house? And your mom say, yeah, but only stay an hour. Okay, you got to ask permission. When you're driving a car, you got to get a license. That's like asking permission. Because you get out there and drive without a license, you're going to get a ticket, go to jail somewhere. Okay. But God don't need permission to do anything he do. Because he's God all by himself. It says 3 people in the chat, 2 thumbs up. We need 1 more thumbs up. Kingdom boy, did I make you a mod the other day? But he's God all by himself. He don't need anybody's permission to do anything. My husband got to go on. Y'all know I won't go on the porch and get the mail. I said, oh, the air's out there. My cousin said one day, I don't care about going out there. The same air out there as the air in my house. Hey, but I can spray Lysol. I can spray pine saw. We got a can of pine saw sitting on a table in the hall. When my husband opened that door, I get one of those sanitizing wipe. I sanitize the doorknob on the inside and the outside. Then throw it away. Go wash my hand. I take that Lysol and spray it all in the hall. Cause he's God. He's God all by himself. He's God. He's God all by himself. I heard President Trump saying on something, king something or another. Don't he know we do not have a king? This is not a dynasty. We do not have a king. He needs a civics lesson. That's what he needs. A world government. He's the most I think he's the most uninformed man in the world. Now people they wanted somebody that wasn't a politician for president, y'all. I almost laughed, right? And I'm not laughing about us having a pandemic. I would almost laugh about them wanting somebody for president that's not a politician. So yeah, when we see what we got, he's raised the national debt. He talked about President Obama golfing. And I was looking at something the other day. They said President Trump has golfed. Then they said $287 billion worth of taxpayer money. Do y'all know how many people that could feed? Do y'all know they took people off food stamp and he done golfed 287 billion or million? Even if it was $200,000, that's a lot. But he ragged on President Barack for golfing, did a little bit of time. He golfed. Look how much this man golfed. When he should have been doing something when they were telling him about the pandemic, he golfed. Y'all, now he's trying to put it off on the World Health Organization. When all this is coming out that, you know how he praised China? Now he's saying the World Health Organization was the cause of his slow movement on Rona, y'all. Now who believed that? Nobody. Because the newspapers and stuff is coming out checking him and saying that that's not true. He don't care about nobody but himself. And y'all know they standing close together. Now if you go and you're in the crowd and you that close, your chance of coming close to somebody that got that. I'm trying to log my tablet in, y'all. They're saying distance yourself. Do y'all see those people when they stand up there for the briefing? They this close together. They're not standing no 6 feet apart. My husband is 6 feet 3 inches tall. And I know they're not standing the length that's the height of a little less than the height of my husband. I just don't understand. I just don't understand what's going on. I don't understand why my tablet is not going to. It's mind blowing, y'all. I don't understand. Now they got a president that's not a politician. So what have we gained? He has cut programs. He cut the people that would do all this about the pandemic and stuff, and we would have been ahead of it. Like President Geraldo, y'all know Geraldo Rivera, right? He said that fact checking the president is dishonest. Y'all, what is wrong with people? They got their heads so far up President Trump yin yang that they saying anything to fact check the president is dishonest. What's dishonest is how the president is telling these, when you grew up, your parents, you couldn't say, when I grew up, y'all, we couldn't say the word lie. We had to say you telling a fib or telling a story. Lie. When I was growing up, we couldn't say lie, y'all. I was born in the 50s. I was born in 1951. The time was so much different. I remember when you had so much respect, you wouldn't let nobody think you were doing the thing that you were doing. You didn't want their appearance. I remember, back in the day, we used to have house parties, right? And people would cook chickens or fish and sell fish sandwich, chicken sandwich, whatever like that. So me and my husband was engaged to be married, right? My grandmother was at the party. My mama's mama was at the party. And my husband to be was there. I goes to sit in his lap. My mama, and then I had my mama called me. I get up from my fiance's lap. He said, "Your grandma's here. Don't let me catch you sitting in his lap in front of your grandma." I didn't know it wasn't all right. We was engaged to be married, but that's the respect that you have for your elders. I swear, okay. I didn't put up a front and say, "Mama, if I wanted to sit in his lap, I'm gonna sit in his lap." No, we had much more respect. Now people don't respect. They will let you sit, let the elders see you doing anything. And if you was a smoker and an elder was around, you would smoke. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to light a cigarette and smoke around you. Or if you were cursing and an elder wasn't around, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I said that word in your presence." Now, even if you moved in with, if man and a woman, not married, moved in with one another, even if you did that, you kept it under wrap. Yes, the world has changed, Ashley. You're right. Because the correctness we had back in the day has gone out the door. And we need to teach the children, hey, just cause the world is doing thus and such, you don't have to do it. You know, just cause the world is saying it's okay for you to go and have sex without being married, since the world is saying this is okay. No, you be correct and wait. What's so bad about waiting, right? You got all your lives together. If you were a person that drink and you get sloppy drunk and an elder wasn't around. I had a cousin, me and her almost the same age, right? But she said a curse word, and she said, "Oh," and she called my name. I'm not gonna call my name. And she said, "Oh, I'm so sorry that I said that in front of you. You even had respect. You wouldn't do this thing for a person that was a couple of years under you, because they will still consider you." Y'all know what? My youngest, my mama youngest child, I think I'm 19 years older than he is. I was the one that I bought his outfit to come home out of the hospital in, because I was away in New York working. I bought mama gowns and stuff for her to carry to the hospital. You know how you pack your bags? I bought all of that. He is my youngest brother, is a few years, maybe a year or two older. He's about a year older than me and my husband's oldest child, right? When his birthday came, wished him a happy birthday. So I go down his in this page, because by the time I open Facebook, trillions of people done said happy birthday to everybody that's in my timeline, right? And I said, happy birthday, baby brother. I said, you're more like a son than a brother. Because, on the weekends, and holidays, because we was in two different school districts. So he couldn't stay at my house during school time because, he wasn't going to the same school. But on the weekends and holidays, he spent more time at my house than he did at home. He was like another child. My sister that's next to me, She only had one child. That's a son, right? He's the same way. My son's what a few years older than he was, but he spent a whole lot of time here. So you know, he came here the other day. His name is Black Smoke. I see 4 in the chat. So many things change. People change, but why morals and change is because somewhere down the line, somebody said, "Okay, if you do X, Y, and Z, it's not frowned upon." The commercial, the world has said, let's throw caution to the wind. Let's let everybody do whatever they want to do. You know, your doctor said if this will help you, then let there be suppliers of it for medical purposes, or let it be sold in the drugstore like a drug. Okay, you can have X amount, and Samuel, I hope things getting better where you are. Number of people that's dying. That's why the world needs to change for the better, for the betterment of all this. There was words you couldn't say on TV because it was not, a thing that they wanted to do. They could say anything on TV. They would curse in a commercial. Oh, you look at shows like Dick Van Dyke, what's another, Father Knows Best from back in the day. They did not show Ricky and Lucy in the same bed. They had 10 beds, y'all, back in the day. They had twin husband and wife back in that era. They did not show them in the same bed, right? You didn't see a lot of kissing. You might saw a little smooch here and there, but the kissing, they didn't do that. The world has changed so much that people don't say, hey, I don't care what, I don't care. But we shouldn't have never let our guard down and let all this change. But we still need to teach our children, you know what? The world says it's okay for you to do X, Y, and Z. I'm your parent. I'm not saying it's okay. Don't even buy into the hype. Don't even let it phase you not one bit. If I'm teaching you that it's wrong for you to go out there and have premarital sex, then it's wrong. The world is not showing you what is morally correct. The world is saying, hey, yeah, if you, get on YouTube and curse all you want to. Get in your commercials and curse. Get in your do anything you want to. We don't care. We have thrown caution so far to the wind. Old folks said, throw caution to the wind. We done threw all our morals and standards in the trash can. People rarely said please and thank you. Men rarely, y'all know the main store I go in when I go in the store is Dollar Tree or Roses. But Dollar Tree, these places, all I need to have automatic doors, that close like this. I either have one door that comes this way and one door that comes that way. You still, in places like Dollar Tree, they still got doors you got to put your hands on, all like that. So I have came up to the door a lot of time when a man or a young man or an older man had come and held the door open. And I said, thank you so much. And they look at you like, you don't see too many people saying that. And turn the door. Yeah, the world is not your parent. That's right. The world is going to teach you all the things that you don't have any business. So that's why I said, teach your child at home. So when he go out there in the world and all this stuff he sees, that's not what you're about. That's not your story. I got that from from my co-pastor. She always said, "That's not your story." You know, teach your children, please and thank you. Teach your child, yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am, because that's the way we should be. When my third oldest son, I tell you, I was a truck driver. He called me the other day. We talked for a long time. I got talking to him, and it was so refreshing to hear him saying yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am. And it makes me smile because my husband and I raised our children the way we were raised. It didn't kill us to say yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am. It didn't kill us to say please and thank you. It didn't kill us to say, if you do something and say, oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. If you do something, don't think it's robbery to say, I'm sorry. You know, that's right, Ashley. You are so right. The world is like that bad friend your parents don't want you to hang with. Yeah, like on Leave It to Beaver. Leave It to Beaver. Wiley's friend Eddie Haskell, he was that one that was always coming over. When he came over, he was always trying to suck up to the parents. Yes, ma'am, Miss Cleaver, so and so and so and so and so and so. Then when he get from around them, he is and he was that person that was doing stuff that while the parents would tell him, you can't go this place, you can't do this, you can't do that. The world say you can do it don't mean you should do it. You know what I mean? Just because the world say you can do it, it don't mean you should do it. I don't know lot of the women's name. Um, uh, Name a woman. Okay, I'm gonna throw out some names that come up in my head, and I don't know this about them. I'm just throwing out some names. Ariana Grande. I know all the Jennifer Hudson, not Jennifer Hudson. Jennifer Lopez. Nicki Minaj. Y'all know when these people do these videos, all the clothes, the dresses and stuff is up to here. The little shorts is up where their little backside is about hanging out, and they're shaking their rump. They're shaking it. They're shaking it like it's a milkshake. If the world is saying wear your clothes where if you even put your arm up there looking at your backside, you know what I'm saying? If the world is saying that's all right, that's not all right because it don't look good, y'all. It does not look good. Me and my husband were looking at something. I was looking at anybody here have watched this comedian. I'm gonna type it in here. He is a hoot. Have anybody watched any of his videos on YouTube? If y'all haven't watched his videos, please go watch it. He is a hoot. Shout out to Shula King. And if y'all go to his channel, please tell him I shouted him out. I want some of these larger channels to shout me out that I'm shouting them out. Because I'm giving them airtime. He showed a video because people should send him pictures of stuff, right? That's how he get material for his YouTube. People send, and he's always start out, did anybody want to tell me what in this so and so and so? He showed a picture of his video, this old man. You can see the back of his little bald head. He had hair all around here and right up, you know how to get bald right in the middle. Where the old man would look like he was in some kind of stadium where they were maybe at a game. And there was some young people standing there in front of him. And the little young girl had on short shorts. Short. Who wears short shorts? That was a commercial a long time ago. Well, she was standing there with short shorts on. Let me block this pop up. She was standing there with short shorts on. The old man had his phone. He had his phone up like this, like he was taking a picture of her backside. See? First thing, the old man, when the girls go out like that and you stand there in front of somebody, People are taking these pictures now and you unaware because they can put their phone on silent and they can take a picture of you and put it on the internet all they want to. Yes, Ashley Shakerback. When we saw the video that Shula King has put up there, y'all please go to his. I mean, even if you watch his old stuff, it's funny. First thing, the old man knew better, right? If the young girls come out with the short, it's getting hot. People are gonna show their hind parts no matter what. I remember one time it was February, but it was unseasonably hot in this February in our area of, the state. So, organizations sell these Krispy Kreme donuts for fundraising. So we had somebody in our church at the time that was selling the donuts. So for a nice cause, my husband and I bought about 2 or 3 boxes. It was February, but it was hot. How about the one that delivered the donuts to us had on short shorts and a halter top? And I'm like my mama always told me, just because somebody else is doing it don't mean you should do it, don't mean that it's right. It was February. Who in their right mind in February gonna come out like that? Because just as sure as it's turned hot, it could turn back cold. Y'all know February is not a hot month. So I tell you, and then he showed one. I mean, oh Lord, my top gone. Hold on a minute, let me find my top. Y'all know I'm sitting here putting oil on my hand, right? But I guess I had to find it when I get off, because it's probably on roll. Then he showed one, so I got it. I got it, Toyota. Then he showed one. He showed one of a girl at the pump. She was pumping gas. She had one hand on the gas pump, pumping the gas. Hey, Nicholas, good morning. How are you? Please give this video a thumbs up. I hope you're good. Because we are well here. Then Shula King showed one of a girl with one hand pumping the gas pump, one hand in the back of her pants, y'all. That's why you need to sanitize everything you touch. You don't know what people hand. Wonderful, Nicholas. He showed one where a girl was pumping gas, and some people, cause you know how people drive by and try to steal your car. Somebody was trying to get in her car. She put that gas pump down, and she had all her windows down. She dove through the back seat, and then they got out in her car trying to steal her car. That girl, you would think she was a stunt person. But me and my husband watched that. We were like, somebody that does stunts need to have this girl on their show. She jumped in the back of that car, y'all. And it's a good thing she had her window down. What I do, because y'all know people don't mind trying to steal from you. Hey, Tasha. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Then when I pump gas, because y'all know people will steal from you and stab you in their back before they would say hi, do, and smile in your face. When I go to pump gas, I take my key out, lock my doors, and if I'm wearing jeans, I got a thing where I can attach my keys to my belt, because you don't want to be just trying to hold on to keys. I take that thing like on Martin, Otis, he tell the young boy, attach it to your belt. I attach my keys to my belt. And then if I'm going anywhere, like when I go in Dollar Tree, I hate to walk around with a big pocketbook. If I'm going in there, thanks for the thumbs up, everybody. If I'm going in there and I'm just, if I'm just browsing or making a video for YouTube, but now we can't go in there like that, because they said I was watching something on TV, they said spend as less time as possible in a store. So if you're going in milking eggs, maybe you say, I might want to cook a ham tomorrow. So you might get a small ham and come out. You can't. Business is not as usual, y'all. It's not. You can't go visit anybody. And y'all know what? Y'all know one the main thing that's bothering I saw a doctor say I haven't been able to hug my child in 2 months. Y'all, last month, a cousin of mine lost a son. My youngest son is a pastor, and one of my brother youngest son is a pastor. So my cousin had my son and my nephew officiate the funeral, right? So my son that did the officiating with my cousin, he lived 2 hours away. So he said, since I'm back here, I'm gonna stop by see mom and dad. Y'all, I could not give my son a hug. I could not give my son, and like that nurse said, it's been 2 months. I couldn't, after my grandson got in an accident, y'all, that could have taken his life. I couldn't even give my grandson a hug. And y'all know I call my grandson Boo, right? I said, "Oh, Boo, I'm so glad that you didn't suffer any tremendous." He got out without a scratch, y'all. And y'all know that, yes, it's crazy. You can't give your loved one a hug. You can't shake hands. You know how President Barack and his wife will bump. You can't bump fists, y'all. You can't. My youngest grandchild that's in the state is 11 years old. If I was worse, and we don't have any our youngest grandchild live in Germany. Even if she was here, even if she came here, I couldn't give her a hug. I can't hug her and say happy birthday. My oldest grandson would turn 20 on the 2nd of May. Y'all know I cannot grab him, all 6'6" or 6'7" of him. I can't say grab him and say happy birthday, boo. All I can say is happy birthday, boo. Grandma love you. Y'all, humans need that touch. Y'all know babies, if they don't get that human touch, they'll get what they call failure to thrive. We don't, when the babies are in the hospital, because I had told someone, I said, I want to start a little grandma thing where we goes up to the hospital and we rock the babies. And some states do have that. I wanted to do that. I wanted to be the one that up there in the rocking chair, because this is me, y'all. I love to nurture. Anybody that know me knows I love to nurture. I got that from my mom and my grandma. I'm my grandma's namesake. Hi, how are you? I'm sorry I didn't see you come, Alicia. I'm good. I hope you are. Please give this video a thumbs up if you haven't done so already. Humans need that touch from other humans, y'all. Babies will get failure to thrive. Then toddlers might think, my parents don't love me because I haven't had a hug and a kiss. It's pitiful, y'all. Thanks for the thumbs up. This shouldn't be. We should give these children these hugs and kisses. We should love on one another, but we can't. You can't grab somebody and hug and say, oh, I love you. And they'll be thinking for what? Just because. Just because. Hug somebody and give them a kiss and say just because, but we can't do that now, y'all. That's why people should stay home so we can start this human touching again. So people can hug their children and say, I love you. They can kiss them and say, oh, baby, I love you. You did well in school. Nice job. You got an A. Even if they got a D, baby, I love you. I know you can do better next time. Your teacher going to retest you, and I know you can do better on your makeup test, your makeup quiz. But people are wanting to go back to work. So, and the case is going to spike, y'all. They're going to soar. The curve is not flattened enough. Yeah, it's bended a little bit. You know, when it was up here and it bended and it came here, that's no place for it. Should be flattened just like this when things go back to normal. So that if there's a little bit right there, one or two cases every now and again. But when you got a place where almost 1,000 people die a day, y'all, We shouldn't be going back. But if your state go back, you don't have to go back. Say, I'm not going to be a statistic. I'm not going to say, I would get on my soapbox, y'all, because we need to do what's morally correct for the people. And y'all, the Bible tells us we should pray without ceasing, right? If you're a praying person, keep praying. If your pastor is a praying pastor, say, Pastor, I'm behind you. Y'all know when the Red Sea was parted and Moses had to hold his arm up like this, and Moses started to get tired, and the people came and said, I'm going to hold your arm up. I'm going to help you. We need to get behind our pastors and say, Pastor, I'm behind you all the way. I'm here to hold your arm up. Because follow your pastor as he followed Christ. If your leader's not following Christ, then don't follow him. Go and find somebody else that you know is following Christ. You don't want to be let if you're playing follow the leader and you're following that leader everywhere that leader go, you if that leader, okay, if we playing follow the leader, I'm sitting in my dining room. I got 6 chairs to my dining room. If that leader is walking all the way around the dining room table, but he decide to open the dining room door and go out in the hall and stand and march in place, and you say, we're supposed to be marching around this dining room table. If you're following a leader that is leading you in a black hole or leading you in a pit, don't let your leader don't be following a leader that's going to get you into destruction. Follow a leader that is doing the right things, that's saying the right things, that's showing you the right thing. Look in the Bible and see what God said about this. And y'all know I was in Walmart the other day, and y'all know I love Marvin Gaye. It's no everybody that knows me know I love Marvin Gaye. And I was walking, I said, let me go down here and go and get thus and such, right? Because I was checking to see if they had any elastic. So when the girl told me there was a truck coming in, wasn't going to be any on it. So I said, let me go over here while I'm here and go and get me some more coffee, right? And I should have got 2, so I wouldn't have to worry about getting in it. So over where they have the electronics, they got these Bluetooth speakers, and they have the Bluetooth speaker. I think I showed it one day. The Bluetooth speaker got this sound, got the little strobe lights going around it, and then some lights on the inside. But they was playing a Marvin Gaye song. I think it was What's Going On. Y'all know Marvin was ahead of his time. Because the things he got in that song, that's the thing that's going on there. Trigger Happy Policeman and all that kind of stuff. All that stuff, he was ahead of his time. You look in the Bible. All the stuff the Bible is telling you read in Revelation, honey, that stuff is coming to pass. And there's a lot of things that's happening. If you read the Bible, you'll see that those things are happening there. Where the pestilence and stuff and coming on the earth, where they can't do anything. Yes, New York or what somewhere had 800 or 1,000 people to die in one day, y'all. That's too much. Even one death is too much. That's too much. That's why I said there are a lot of times when you're following somebody, they're not going, if you ever been with your family or somebody that said, we're going to go to an amusement park. So you don't have this van where everybody can go on one vehicle. Everybody is following this. The person gets in front, so I know exactly where that place is. But when you get following this person and that person says, I don't remember this place right here being here. Maybe I turned right when I should have turned left. Because I don't remember this restaurant being over here. Or I don't remember a gas station being on the left. I thought the gas station was on the right. Then this person that's leading the way, he don't even know where he's going. So you got 4, 5 cars trying to get to this amusement park. Say for instance, Disney. You got a person say, "Oh, I know exactly in Florida, California, wherever it is. I know exactly where it is. I've been there enough time. I can go there with my eyes closed." They get going, you find out with their eyes blared up like this, they don't know where they're going. And they driving, uh, they going. "Hey Annie, how are you? Thanks for being here." And they're driving. They'll say, "I know exactly where Disney is." And they get going and they realize, "I don't know where I'm going." You got 3, 4 cars following behind this person, and you find out he don't know where he's going. That's why I say you need to be following a leader that's know where he's going. If he turned left when he should have turned right, if he's going in the, that's right, Ashley, he just want to be. If you follow somebody that don't know where they're going, you better get the direction. That's why it's good that these cars, you can get what they call GPS on your phone now. Shoot, now you can go where you want to, and then in the back, everybody can pull it up on their phone. Say, they got the cars in there with the, where you can call OnStar and say, "I'm trying to get to Disney, and could you give me turn by turn, direction?" Sure, Mr. So and so. They'll come back and say, "Okay, I'm sending it to your phone. I'm sending it to your car." Technology. Now anybody can be in front because they can get GPS on their phone. They can get it through the car, North Star and all that. But I said all that to say this. If you follow a leader and you read in your word that that's not what the Bible says. I know when my grandson was in college, we told him, find a Bible believing church. And my grandson knows some word. I thank God that my grandson knows some word. Because he was a speaker for Youth Day, and everybody was like, we didn't know he had this in him. When he was in college out there in Kentucky, so he goes to this man with, how they come on campus trying to get the students to come to their church or whatever the place is. They try to get them to come to it. And that's right, Annie. You got to know where you're going for yourself. Then when somebody say, if they turn left and you say, you should have turned right there. Then you call them up, "Hey, you going the wrong way." He said, "I know I should have turned left. I know I should have turned left to go down so-and-so street." And then the person said, "Well, I'm going to turn right because I know this is the right way." Then the person that turned left realized, yeah, he was right. I should have turned right. If you follow a leader and he's not following Christ, that's not the leader you should be following. You can do bad. There wasn't that song one time said, "I can do bad all by myself." You can be wrong all by yourself. You don't need nobody to show you the wrong way. That's why it's good to know some word on your own. As I was saying, when my grandson was in college, so I'll be there. I got my own car. I can bring myself. He goes there and he said, "This man is leading these people all the wrong way." So they sitting there. This man was telling them that Jesus was not the man was telling them Jesus was not the Son of God. That God wasn't gonna come back. A little Chinese man gonna come back, and told him some more stuff. So he went to Bible study one night. So the man and my grandson said, the man came over when he was sitting grinning, put his hand on his shoulder and said, "Son, how you like you coming back?" So he told the preacher, "No, I'm not coming back." So why? So because what you're teaching them is not the truth. He said he told that somebody young knew the word like that. He told him, said, "No, this is not right. What you're teaching your flock is not right." And I was under some leaders that was tell me exactly what's in this word. See, if you know for yourself, you know when somebody teaching you what's wrong. And I thank God my grandson knew enough about the Bible. That's why I said, hide it in your heart. Nobody can take it from you, right? My grandson knew enough word, and I thank God he know the word. That's why I said, if you teach your children the right way, the Bible said, teach a child in the way he should go. When he get old, he shall not depart. When my grandson, you know how they said my parents and my grandparents drugged me to church. I'm glad we drug him to church. That's right. They can't teach. So all his flock is being taught the wrong thing, y'all. You know, what on the 18, what BA used to say, I pity the food. That's why Barack, that's why, what his name, BA? And I'm not trying to say Barack Obama, y'all, please forgive me. But his name sounded something like that, but they call him BA for bad attitude. And he would always say, I pity the food. You can say that here. They're foolish. So, because the Bible tell you, don't call a person a fool. You got to say they're foolish. I pity those foolish people that's being wrong, that's being taught this wrong stuff that gonna lead them straight to hell. I'm so sorry, y'all. But and that's another thing. People don't want to tell, folks don't want to teach about hell, fire, and brimstone. They better start teaching it. They get God's word and read it and learn it for yourself. Because if you hide that word in your heart, I don't care where you go, what you do, they cannot get it in your heart. If you truly learn what's in God's word and you get it deep down, let me read something, y'all. Oh, it gone. That's why if you get it deep down in your heart and in your soul, that's why I say if you can only learn the 23rd Psalm, and when you get in die straight and you start repeating the 23rd Psalm, say, Lord, I know you are my shepherd. I shall not want. I learned where it said, the Lord said, I'm going to be with you. I never leave you nor forsake you. And he said that when the Lord, y'all know the Lord is not a man. You know what they say? He's not a man that he should lie, or the son of a man that he shall repent. So if you learn this and get it hidden deep down in your heart, y'all, the world ain't like it was when me and Annie grew up. Back in the day, I was telling them, Annie, you couldn't say lie, you couldn't say fib. Annie, what would happen to us if we said lie? If we said lie back in the day, for these children now coming right out and cursing, saying you a D lie. They'll tell you now. And the type in the thing, what would happen to us if we said lie? We couldn't say lie, y'all. We had to say fib. You telling a fib, or you telling a story. And you better not be telling a grown. You got children that'll tell a grown person, you lying. Hey, Louie. But people done threw caution to the wind. They don't have any morals. Now, we don't really stand for anything the way the world sees it. Anything goes. The world is like anything goes. Anything you want to do, I'm game for anything you want to do. So what if I say lie? So what if I say D lie? Yeah, you get a backhand slap or whoop. You sure would. If you during the time when Annie and I grew up, if you would tell somebody that was telling a lie, you would get your behind toe up. Let me tell you, you would think by the time they turn you loose, you wouldn't think. You would think. You ever seen now? Some of these young people haven't seen a so-called heater when you put so much stuff in it get the fire so hot that the side of the heater be glowing red. Well, you would think he's trying to come out. He following the food. You would think that your behind would be glowing red when they turn you loose. And Louis, you wanting to come in, now you're scratching on the door, wanting to go out. See, that's where humans are. You're wanting to get into a situation and do something, but then you'll say, I want to get out of this. But by the time you make up your mind you want to get out, you done been in it so long that you just made a mockery of your whole life. Now you got to almost start over. You told so much like the boy that cried wolf. You done told so many lies when you decide to tell the truth. Nobody listens to you. Mm-mm. Tell the truth from the get-go. Cause you don't say, when I growing up, they would say the truth hurt. I didn't think this, adults say things when you're a child and you don't understand. But now I understand what they mean when they say the truth hurt. I'll be looking at TV and they'll say, so and so and so, this is going on, that is going on. And you'll want that person to tell the truth. And they'll be thinking, if I tell the truth, it'll hurt this person. But if I lie, it'll smooth everything over. If the truth gonna hurt somebody, tell the truth. Somebody need to get to our president and say, look, sir, president, I know I'm not in any position to tell you what to do, but you should start telling the truth. So let me write that name down to add to my list. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know trolls get on my nerves. That's why I said people ain't got nothing else to do but come in and bother people. That's why I said that's another thing the world don't mind. Convicted call. People need to just stop with all this dishonest. Tell the truth. Let's not be dishonest. Let's not be a dishonest America. Yeah, and because there are people that rather tell a lie why tell the truth when people believe a lie better than they do. You see all the people believing the lies that you know who tell. People will believe a lie. Let me see if Louis done got something. Hold on a minute. Louis, are you messing in something? You got no, this dog, y'all. Come here, Louis. Come here. Come here. Come here. You look at me like, woman, what you want? Hey, Lou, Louis Vuitton, come here. Come here. I added the Vuitton in there, y'all. This dog look at me like I'm crazy, like, woman, why are you calling me? See, when I wanted a lap dog, y'all. I wanted a lap dog. But he is so far from a lap dog, all you gotta do is say, Louis, get him. My husband wanted a pit bull. And I said, we got a life of absolutes that think he's a pit bull. All you gotta do is say, get him, Louis. Hey, Sam Perry. I wrote his name down, Sam Perry, because I knew he was a troll and I blocked him. Sam, did you come in here to chat with us or did you come in here to question what I do on my channel? Last time I checked, this was my channel. And if you don't know how to do what I want to do on my channel, if you didn't come here to chat like everybody else, then you can just hit the back and go back. Don't question what I do on my channel. No, I'm not going to call the cops. Thank you, Ashley. And I'm going to write his name down too. Y'all, it gets old after a while. It gets old after a while. People coming to, I was watching somebody's video the other day, one of my friends' video, somebody I come friends with just through YouTube. And somebody did the same thing, and they said, don't you know by now this is my channel? I do and say whatever I want to do and say on my channel. And if you don't want to hear it, you can just, back out. Why? It's just like when you go in the store. You know how you walk around the store saying, ain't nothing in here, but the store is full. Well, instead of walking around and finding something wrong with everything in the store, then go on. And I tell y'all, I was raised up with a whole lot of boys. Yeah, I block him. I was raised, and to tell them, we were raised with a whole lot of them. Y'all, I had 8 brothers. 3 of them is going to be with the Lord. God rest their souls. Lots of male cousins. Yeah, the devil show is busy. I was ready, and so the girls would jump on you just as well as the boys would. The girls would jump on you and hold your butt down till the boys get there that will wear your hand parts out. Okay? So a troll do not scare me. You know what scares me? When I don't do the will of God. That would scare me. When did I swear, Martin Berry? Do you want me to write your name down too? But that's something that would scare me when I don't do the will of God. That's right, and jump on you and throw you down to one of my brothers or one of my. You're a lie. I did not. Yeah, I said but. But is not swearing. Yeah, the troll are giving me lots of airtime, ain't they? Okay, I'm gonna let you out. I'm gonna let you out. Hold on, y'all. Let me let this animal out. And when you get out, you stay out. I knew my husband would go in the kitchen, leave that light on. I knew he was gonna go in the kitchen, leave the light on. Like he was gonna turn around, come right back. Yeah. People are so full of ish. Come to my channel and say, you said but, B. Y'all, I know when I grew up saying words we couldn't say, but I didn't know B-U-T-T was a word that they didn't want you to say on YouTube. And people getting up here saying D-A-M, they saying S-H-I-T, they saying the F, they throwing F-bombs out left and right. And then this troll said, you said but, B. He didn't know that the B was the word he shouldn't be saying. He said it to the wrong one. I ain't scared of no troll. What they say on Ghostbusters, I ain't scared of no ghosts. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. Y'all remember that? Who you gonna call? Yeah. Yeah. You know what they said? Ignorance is bliss. It made me laugh. Y'all know what? It made me laugh. People can be so stupid sometimes. Y'all know what? They were right when they said ignorance is bliss. I did a t-shirt that said, life is tough. It's even tougher when you're stupid. I need to buy one and wear it when I go in Walmart. Life is tough. It's even tougher when you're stupid. Yeah, I'm gonna buy one and wear it in the summertime. Cause now, if you wear something with writing on, you got to have a coat on to be all zipped up. Cause I'm not one of those people that's gonna have a coat on and not gonna have a zip, a button, or whatever. Cause when I get cold, I get cold. I'm cold natured, y'all. When I go in a store, I got a hat on. I got my hood up. Cause when it's cold, if you don't have a hood, that's why I like to have a coat with a hood on. If you don't have a coat with a hood on it, that air come blowing and blowing the back of your neck. That is not a good feeling, y'all. That's why I love my coats, especially my everyday coats with a hood. And I got so I wouldn't have to wear turtlenecks, y'all. When I would go to the thrift store, I was looking for turtlenecks and couldn't hardly find any. No, when? You talking about now since everybody is on the stay-at-home order and Walmart just as full as it was when they want? You got somebody in Walmart standing there counting, and Walmart got a thing on the door saying we're only letting 580 people in the store at a time because they let people in according to each store have the amount of people coming in according to the square footage of the store, right? So little places like Roses, they got police tape and they got it marked off. Certain areas of those small stores, they're not even selling stuff in because you can't go in it because they got it marked off with police tape. Because they said now during this time where you only supposed to be buying the essentials, right? They don't want you going buying lawnmower. They don't want you buying electrical equipment and stuff like that. Oh, okay. I'll check it out when I get to my phone. So much is happening, y'all. That's why I said follow your leader as long as he is following Christ. If your leader is not following Christ, yeah, I got postures, and sometimes I can't hardly say my own name. I'm gonna take him back to my dentist when we start going, can go back and let him do something because something about him ain't right. But anyway, I had a doctor's appointment this morning, y'all, and I was gonna put on my community tab that I wouldn't be live today, but I got to go back and finish. Yeah, Hank went to the store yesterday. Listen, y'all, my husband asked me, said, we had our virtual church service, right? So we looked online, at the church service our pastor had. Then after that finished, it was about 1 o'clock. And he said, you want some chicken? Do you want it from Bojangles or KFC? Or he was just going on and on. So Piggly Wiggly, you can get 10 pieces of chicken for X amount of dollars. I said, well, get them from Piggly Wiggly, Then if we eat a piece now, and it'll be some left over for later or for tomorrow. Okay. This man comes back and said, he called me and told me to put the dog up, so he opened the door and bring stuff in so the dog wouldn't run out. This man was supposed to be just going to get chicken, y'all. He come back with $70 worth of stuff. Like the world gonna end. But if you have stuff in your house, and my allergist, told me last month, do not eat any seafood until I see him and get the results of my blood test to know exactly what I'm allergic to. Y'all, I was supposed to have an appointment there at 1 o'clock, right? So I called him. I'm like, cause I told my husband, I said, because I was thinking last week before last, I said, I got a doctor's appointment with the allergist, but I don't know. So last night, I looked in my pocketbook and found, how when you check out, they give you the paper with your next appointment, blah, 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 information on stuff. So I said, I don't know what I did with it, but let me look at my pocketbook. Maybe I looked at my pocketbook. I told I said, my appointment is tomorrow. So I get up and get dressed. So I was sitting there at the sewing machine because I'm still making masks for my family, y'all. So I got to make some for my son, my daughter-in-law, and the two girls. Cause I already made some for the youngest ones of my son's family, right? So I said, let me finish those. So I told my husband, I said, I'm gonna sit to the sewing machine until we get ready to leave, till time for us to leave. I said, then I'm gonna try to finish the mask that I'm gonna make for them. I said, but I'm gonna call the doctor's office. So I called, and they said, no, we're not seeing any patient, we're doing virtual appointment. So she said, we can see you next week. I said, you can't do a virtual appointment with me today? She said, no. I guess they had already scheduled virtual appointments. So I said, okay. She said, well, we can fit you in next Wednesday at, I think they said 9:30. And I'm like, I still got to go another week before I can eat fish. Do y'all know fish is my favorite food? And not only fried fish, I love sardines, y'all. Sardine is one fish that my allergy can tolerate. Unless I get albacore. I got albacore tuna one time, man, some tuna one time, y'all. I had to end up going to the emergency room. I had a reaction to albacore tuna. And that's how I lost weight. Allergies. Stuff I couldn't eat. So he come back with the store, from the store. He said, well, we need so and so and so. We need this and we need that. He said, all you had to do, he even stopped by Dollar Tree, y'all. And then he said, you need to, you just need to go, when you go to Dollar Tree, get so and so and so. I'm not gonna be hard headed, because when he told me last night, don't eat no seafood until I see him to get, the results to say what I'm exactly allergic to. I haven't eaten any fish. And I was told I can have one Pepsi a week. I'm not even drinking one Pepsi a week. Now if I go a week and I don't have a Pepsi, I don't have two the next week. No. So now I don't even drink Pepsi. When I drink a soda, like they tell me I can have one Pepsi a week and I can have one soda, I drink a ginger ale now. So I drink ginger ale now. So they're pushing appointments back. And you can't visit a dentist. The only way you can physically see a doctor is that you sick, sick, sick. In order to see the doctor, you got to be really sick. And I'm gonna get ready to go off, y'all, 'cause I got a lot of masks to make. I got a lot of masks. I got a lot of masks to make. And I got to finish up. I supposed to been opening up this so I can use this. 'Cause y'all know the I've been taking some of my vintage sheets and pillowcases, making masks out of them. And I'm making a mask for your brother and your nephew. He told me he wanted two. I said, Cookie, they $5 a piece. So he said, I'll pick them up Thursday. So I supposed to been unraveling this so I can use this. Because they said I only use 100% cotton. Let me see if there's a label in this. This should be 100%. I know I should have gloves on getting this oil on everything. This has got to be 100% cotton. I don't see a label in it. But I think it's 100% cotton. Yeah, I told him, because Hank called him the other day, Saturday. I was sitting to the sewing machine, and I told him to ask him if he had a mask, and he said no, and he told him that I was making them, and I told him, I said, tell him they $5 a piece. He said, well, I'll pick it up Thursday. So I'm taking my vintage linen and using some of it, like opening this, pillowcase up and get out. And this a lot of, I open up pillowcases and stuff. I bet them things were two. No wonder they charge a lot for this stuff. I could take the hem out this pillowcase and open it up. That's enough to make a mask right there. I said, no wonder they charge a lot for pillowcases and stuff. They're using too much fabric. And Hank asked him, said, how many you want? One for you and your son and one for your mama? He didn't even say, so I'm just gonna make one for Aunt Ada and send it to her and give it to her. Yeah, I'm gonna make one for her and send it and give it to her. I'm not gonna charge her anything. Cause one thing I know about your mom, if you in need and you go to her, she's gonna help you. Yeah, the labor is washed out on this one. So, but I can tell it's 100% cotton. So that's what I be making on. That's what I've been working on. That's why I haven't been coming back, in the evening and stuff. Cause when I get rolling, I want to keep rolling. And they said make the mask on 100% cotton. My granddaughter, I told you I had to send something to her. She's in the Air Force, and the Air Force told them to get masks, y'all, because of the shortage. Y'all know people that serve in our country shouldn't have to get their own masks. But I made masks. I sent her 5. As I was making masks, I said, look, y'all, I'm not going to give anybody a mask until I send them to her. So I sent her hers, and I told her, I had text her one day and asked her had it got there. She said, no. I said, when it do, yeah, and I'm going to send her one. I know she'll like it. And so she texted me and told me that she said, oh, Grandma, I love your gift. Thank you. And I really needed some masks. So I called. And it's a good thing about Messenger, you can call one another and it's free. So I called her and talked to her and I said, you know what, baby? Thank you for your service. And I said, it's just good to hear your voice. Because y'all know you can't reach out and touch someone, but if you hear their voice and you can hear that they still bubbling there, because she just turned 20 last November. About big as a minute, right? Which got ready to join the Air Force. They told her, said, you look like you 11, 12 years old. Go home, gain some weight, then come back. So she kept eating and eating and eating until she gained enough weight, but she didn't look like she had gained enough weight. But they said she had gained enough weight to be in, so they took her in the Air Force. I said, girl, you look like you all of 12 years old and you going to somebody's service. She said, yes, ma'am. So, but I'm glad she got them. And that old sewing machine, I sew a little bit, work on it, sew a little bit and work on it. So I said, soon as, because y'all know we're going to be needing masks for a long time. Y'all know that, right? We're going to be needing masks for a long time. Yeah, Annie, they told them to get some masks because when my grandson got in the accident and I called my son and when I went out to the accident site, I wore one of my masks. I told my son when I called him, I said, yeah, I'm out here and I got on one of the masks. I said, I'm making masks. So I heard his wife say so. I said, what did she say? She said, told him that, reminded him that their oldest daughter, which is my second oldest granddaughter, told them that she needed some masks. They said, oh yeah, make her some. So I made her son and sent it to her and she got it. So now I got that. So I've been going through my vintage linen, finding ones, vintage pillowcases that's, cause back in the day, all the linen and stuff was cotton. And you couldn't get nothing back in the day as good as cotton muslin. You could tell muslin fabric. And when you got a sheet out of cotton muslin, it felt so good to lay, especially if they were white. Love you, Annie. And I'm going to get going so I can make these masks, everybody. Stay safe, stay vigilant, stay prayed up, and do what your state and local government tell you to do. If they tell you to stay in, only go out for the essentials, y'all know the Bible says obedience better than sacrifice. So there. So at any rate, smooches. Love you, mean it. Until the next video. Ta-ta. Bye-bye. Have a nice day. And listen, y'all, I'm gonna try to get back at 5 because y'all know when I start doing the math, when I start rolling, I don't like to stop. So if I do come back, it might be closer to 5:30. All right. So have a good day.